manufacturers left in Ireland who can actually manufacture the clothes, because the factories have got smaller and smaller, and I think most of the bigger labels have had to go abroad for that reason. So it's quite hard trying to get the garments made at this stage, I think.
Okay, let's move on now and have a look at Sarah this morning. This is continuing on that aubergine theme that we spoke about.
Okay, Sarah is wearing an aubergine lace knit coat that's tie-dyed, so it has a different colour effect throughout, and she's wearing it over a bias cut satin striped dress with a little brooch detail at the neck. And it has tiny little sleeves, so it gives a little bit of coverage to your arms. So this again is nice.
Beautiful dress. It's really, really nice shape, isn't it?
It suits Sarah, great figure.
But it's one of those cuts that would probably suit quite a lot of people, because it's very flattering, isn't it?
It's an easy to wear dress, and I think it's nice again for, you know, the occasions throughout winter. It's a flattering shape as well, as you can see on Sarah now.
And it's the perfect evening dress, and what I like about it is, as we said earlier on, it's not black, which we all tend to go for black when we come into the winter months for the evening occasion. So it's nice to see something
with a little bit of colour.
With a bit of a twist there, absolutely. Okay, Gail is up next for us now, and I suppose it's still dressy, but more maybe for day wear.
Yeah. Now Gail is wearing a silk chiffon two-piece, and it's got this handkerchief detail on the layering. So it's an aubergine with a very dark brown, a kind of a bitter brown shade throughout, and it's layered, as you can see, on the top and on the skirt with a slight bit of ruching to the side. So there's a good bit of detail in both pieces. But what's nice with it, it's so light that when you move, it actually moves with you.
And when you are designing your pieces, are you a slave to the trends, or do you tend to think this will last this person over seasons and over years?
Well, I think with my range, I have a tendency not to follow trends too much. I mean, everybody will, because you go to the fabric show, so you follow trends for colours particularly, and maybe something has caught your eye, something's inspired you. But with these pieces, hopefully now people who buy these, it's an investment for them, because they're not inexpensive. And I think people who buy these pieces want to wear them for more than just one season. They'll keep them in the wardrobe and take them out again for another few goes.
Absolutely, that's what you would hope.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, and as I said, you're stocked right across the country.
Yes.
Boutiques all over the place.
We're all over Ireland at the moment, and we have a few customers in England, one customer in America, and some of the places we would be the likes of the Design Centre, Serena's Boutique, Arnott's, and the Kilkenny shop, among others.
And Jill is back for us now, and this is a pretty dramatic look, isn't it, Aideen?
Yeah, Jill is wearing an embroidered knit little bolero cardigan trimmed with Mongolian fur, and it's worn over a ruched lace, wool lace net top with a little crochet detail up the front. And she's wearing a brown tulle skirt with a little leather detail on the waistband, and it's kind of a petticoat skirt, so it's reminiscent of the 50s, I think, a little bit.
It's very 50s, very 50s. It looks fantastic. And that's lace, and you said there's a leather detail on the waist there as well. And that comes in at $230, and the wrap is $240. When we say wrap, I mean it's a pretty stunning wrap, isn't it?
Nice and warm for the winter, I think.
It's very, very detailed there. I mentioned earlier on that you're looking at Kuwait.
Yeah.
4 sets.
Aideen Bodkin, who's clothes label.
Yeah.
4 sets.
Aideen Bodkin, who's clothes labelled all over the country, available in shops right around the country. Every county, is it, or just about?
Well, we cover most of the country and up into the north of Ireland at the moment, so we've got shops everywhere. We have a nice shop down in Naas, Jahar, who does very well with the range, and shops in Galway like Regis and places like that. So we're
okay. Well, we want to have another look at an outfit from the new collection. This is autumn-winter, and this is Sarah back with us now.
Yeah, Sarah is wearing an embroidered wool cardigan with Mongolian fur trim and kind of a berry colour, so it's a nice winter warm shade, and has a little trim on the end of the belt as well. And she's wearing it over a two-piece embroidered tulle garment, and a see-through panel on the front. So it's a nice winter green with little spots of red, a nice Christmas outfit maybe.
Absolutely, because it has the glamour there, but it is the right colour, verging into the season.
It's a nice, easy-to-wear garment as well, because it's quite lightweight with the lightweight knit over it, yet it's still warm.
And again, one of those pieces that will probably stay in your wardrobe for quite some time.
I think so.
We were talking there during the news, or we should have been listening to the news, but we're having a chat, saying that there's been a little bit of a departure for you away from the tailoring that maybe you were known for into the more glamorous stuff, which is great to see.
Yeah, well, when I started off first, I did quite a bit of tailoring, and I was known for doing suits and business suits and wedding suits and things like that. But I think it's been more or less a 360-degree turnaround for me, because I started introducing some of the more special pieces for occasions, and that's what the demand is at the moment for the label. So
yeah, people love the treat pieces, don't they?
That's it, yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at our last outfit now. Here's Gail.
Now, Gail is wearing a full-length knitted coat, again trimmed with Mongolian fur, and it's a charcoal grey base on the actual coat itself with black fur trim on the collar, cuffs and on the end of the belt. And she's wearing it over a net sweater with the crochet detail down the front and a silk skirt, an asymmetrical silk skirt cut on the bias. It's quite a nice fit to Gail's figure.
Very glamorous, isn't it?
It is. I think it's one of these pieces that can either be for day wear or bring you into the evening as well. It's not necessarily an evening wear piece.
Okay, Aideen, thank you very much indeed. You see the prices there on your screen. And as we said, Aideen's clothes available right throughout the country. So check your local boutique and I'm sure you'll find them there. Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Aideen.
Claire.
Lovely to meet you. Thanks for joining us. Now, if you're wondering what's in the stars this week, here's a strong